Hey Reddit, Grant Cardone here. I know some of you have been wondering, who is this dude, Grant Cardone, that seems to be everywhere from Snapchat to YouTube to speaking to traveling all over the world. This is my offices. I'll tell you a little bit about me, okay? I know there's a lot of controversy about me because frankly, I got a lot of confidence. You see, I got a lot of confidence, and when people have a lot of confidence, and you don't have, maybe you don't have a lot of confidence, like I used to not have a lot of confidence, then people start kind of hating on you, man. Like, who puts their name on their own sweater? It's kind of crazy. But I'll tell you my story here in a second. I just want to show you around our offices. Grant Cardone Enterprise, right here in Miami Beach. I've written a number of books. We created a TV show called Whatever It Takes, The Ultimate Job Interview, where we brought people into Miami and hired them. I've written, 7 books now, 7 books, 12 best-selling business and sales programs. Because when I was 23 years old, I was so lost between the ages of 16 and 23, like I was like, 25 actually, I was like lost. From 25, when I finally got my life, started getting my life in order, to 42, I was still like in the clouds, if you know what I mean. And this has all been created really literally out of nothing, okay, except ideas and a lot of hard work. So I've been writing these books and creating these business programs for the last 25 years now because I've been trying to figure out how can I take care of myself? How can I take care of my family? How can I grow a company? How can I work for myself? How can I create wealth? How can I have the things that other people seem to have? I knew they weren't working any harder than I was, and I knew they weren't any smarter than me. And hey, look, they're not any more handsome for sure, right? Okay. So this is my office in the back here. I got a real estate division here. We have a real estate division. We have a studio. I'll show you here in a second. This is where we produce. This is my office where I produce most of my work, whether it's webcasts, a live seminar, a new program, wealth building. I wrote this book recently called The Millionaire Booklet. This is a $9 book. I know some people think, oh, the guy's just making money all the time, making money hand over fist. It's true. It's true. But I deliver great products to people. Like this is a $10 book, a $9.95 book on how to become a millionaire. 7 steps I used in my life. The 7 things I did over and over that worked over the last 35 years. There's a whole bunch of stuff that didn't work. You don't need to know about that. You need to know what is working for people. So here's a program I'm working on right now called Mastering Objections for salespeople, sales organization, network marketers, entrepreneurs that are getting maybe objections to people that won't let them prospect, won't let them demonstrate the product, won't let them show the product, propose the product. The buyer won't close on the product because they object. This is my favorite animal right here, the octopus. Non sequitur there, the octopus, because he's got 8 arms, okay? 8 arms. And I love that, okay? This is my newest book coming out right now called Be Obsessed or Be Average. When I was between the ages of about 14, 15 years old and 42 years old, I was labeled obsessive compulsive, ADD, ADHD, man, you name it, man. I've been labeled it, man. I'm telling you, okay? All kind of problems, man. You can't focus. You got problems. You got too much energy. You got too little energy. You're bipolar. You're antidepressant. No, they wanted to give me antidepressants. I've been labeled all this stuff. They put me on everything from ridalin, lithium, prozac. They put me on them, but I never got on them. I had this much intelligence left, enough to know, dude, I don't want to be freaking medicated, okay? What else did they put me on? It was this other drug. Anyway, Be Obsessed or Be Average is coming out in October. It gives you permission to be a freak, okay? Here's some other books that I've written. 10X Quote Book's a great little quote book, okay, to keep on your desk. Sell or Be Sold is my first book. I wrote that book in 3 hours. The Millionaire Booklet, by the way, I did better than 3 hours. I wrote this in 2 hours. It's ridiculous, okay? So let me show you our studio. This is our internet department. We got an internet department back here. We got a marketing department. There's a whole nother section. This is our studio here in Grant Cardone land, okay? This is a TV studio, and I created this studio. I created this studio because I got sick of depending on NBC, CBS, CNBC, CNN, all of them. I'm like, look, they'd call me up and do an interview and they wouldn't call me back for a couple months. I'm sitting here, I'm helping people become millionaires. I'm helping people that are in poverty get out of poverty. I'm telling people, look, you don't have to go to college if you want to make it. I'm telling people, don't buy a home, it's stupid. I'm telling people things like IRAs and keoughs and 401s are freaking ridiculous scams. I'm telling people the middle class is a freaking made up bullshit thing. And so the new networks would have me on, I'd tell this story and they wouldn't invite me back. So I created my own studio so I can tell you the truth, okay? Some people don't like the truth, you know? Some people just can't handle the truth. Who said that? What movie? That was that Jack Nicholson movie, right? You can't handle the truth. You see, most people don't like me. I'll just tell you right now. The people that don't like me, if you ever read a Reddit, you know, anything on Reddit or YouTube or people that don't like me, man, why would you not like a guy that tells you the truth? Because you can't handle the truth, you know? Here's the deal. Your mommy and daddy don't know how to help you. The teachers at your schools or colleges, including Harvard and Cornell, there's not one course on how to get rich. Not one course on how to get super rich in any college in America, okay? The collegiate system in our country and the high school system, it's freaking ridiculous. It's a total, I did it. I have a college degree. I'm telling people, do not waste a dime on college. More importantly, don't waste your time, okay? So what are you gonna do? The whole thing about sales and marketing and entrepreneurship. We live in a different age today than your mommy and daddy grew up in. So every week in this studio, what I do is I create a show, Young Hustlers for Millennials. I do a show called The Cardone Zone on Fridays. On Mondays, I teach people how to buy real estate. I own 4,000 apartments right now. We're about to go to 6. I'm not saying that to brag to you, okay? I'm telling you, it is possible for you to make the dream come true. The Elon Musk, the Steve Harveys that made it out of nowhere, all the greats, whether you're in the arts or whether you're a straight business person, you can do anything you want. And sometimes when you tell people that, they're like, I hate that Grant Cardone guy. You see, they hate me because I tell them the truth. If you're making 52 grand a year, you're going to suffer for the rest of your life. Okay? I tell my people, we got 50 employees here. If you're going to stay at 50 grand, you will never be able to take a decent vacation. Okay? Most people, oh, I'm sorry, this is how I go on vacation. That's why people hate me. They're like, why you got to show your plane, man? Dude, if you had a plane, you wouldn't show it? Come on, let's keep it real. See, most people can't take vacations. They don't even enjoy themselves when they go on a vacation. You know why? See, this is the kind of things I tell people the truth about. Before the vacation, you're worried about the money. During the vacation, you're worried about the money. And freaking when you get home, you're worried about the money that you spent. That is not a vacation, okay? A vacation is going there, not worried about what you spend before you get there, not worried about what you spend when you get there, and definitely not worried about what you spend when you get home because you're planning your next vacation. See, some people just don't like the truth, okay? You bought a home. You bought a home. That was the dumbest damn thing you could have done in your life, okay? You decided that you're happy with where you're at. Just dumb, okay? You spent 5 years in college like I did and borrowed $80,000. Dumb. You know it's dumb, man. See, the only people that think going to college is smart is the people that are going. Hell, they're even in question. See, people don't like me. Sometimes people find a little controversy with me because I'll say something like, come on, man, grow up. Don't be a little bitch. You guys that can't take care of your girlfriends, okay? You guys that can't even pay the bill, man, you got to split it with your girlfriend. Shame on you. You wonder why people don't like me? Because I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. All right, so look, I think you've been in my offices long enough now. See, that's the other thing I do. When I'm done with you, I'm done with you. See, I don't politely ask you to leave. I say, hey, it's a great day, I think you've been here long enough now. Thanks for coming.